Let's talk about the Arizona Bowl. This is a really interesting matchup. You are not going to have Daquan Finn for Toledo, and they're playing against Wyoming. Toledo is catching 3.5 points against Wyoming, and guess what? It's not in Laramie, which is gigantic. If you know Wyoming football, you know how big of a deal it is to play in Laramie. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but they're significantly better at home than they are on the road. They're significantly better because it eliminates the passing game from the other team because it's hard to throw the ball with the thin air. And Wyoming can play some tough ground and pound defense and ground and pound offense. So, with that being said, I think Daquan Finn is a ginormous loss. Is Tucker Gleason good? I have no idea. I haven't seen enough of him play. Right, I have seen Daquan Finn play, and I can see the impact that he has. Right, and here's the other: if you're doing a vibe check here, right? Craig Bowl, his last game ever coaching for Wyoming.
If you don't think they're coming out and playing their hearts out,
Oh
for
my
the
goodness!
Cowboys are gonna get after it.
Yes. So with that being said, allow me to lay 3.5 points with Wyoming to win this football game against the Toledo Rockets.
What do you always say? Save a horse and ride a cow.
Cowboy. Come on.
That's what I'm doing here with Wyoming. Even though it's not in Laramie, Daquan Finn is huge. I believe Penny Boone's also in the portal. Not sure if he's going to play or not. That's another huge loss for them that continues to push this line further and further away from Toledo. And yeah, I mean, Craig, how could you not? It sounds like I think Harrison Wiley and Andrew Beasley get it done in the backfield there for Wyoming. They do enough. Um, they're going to be fired up to play in this game. This is a Wyoming team that I wouldn't say limped to the stretch, but they still finished 8-4, right? And they finished fourth in Mountain West. This is a Toledo team that had New Year's Six aspirations, and they whiffed on them, right? They got embarrassed by Miami, Ohio in the MAC Conference Championship game in Detroit. That's the last time we saw them. In Wyoming, pretty physical team up front, in my opinion. I think they can do similar things that Miami did to them, to Toledo, and I think that they're going to get it done here, cover the 3.5, and obviously win outright as well.
Yeah, but like, look, this is also a great spot for a random MAC quarterback, backup quarterback that you've never heard of, aka Tucker Gleason, right? Is his name? I've never watched him play football. I'm gonna say that this is a college football podcast, right? We watch a ton of football. We read a lot of names. We get intel. We're all over everything. All right. We pride ourselves on the versatile knowledge, and whatever I don't know, CD knows. Okay. I don't know anything about Tucker Gleason. Would you like to give us some information on Tucker Gleason?
Let me tell you the best I can do for him. So a year ago, Daquan Finn did get hurt, right, in 2022. He had to play against Eastern Michigan and Bowling Green, right? This is a year ago. He was kind of a baller at EMU. He was Offensive Player of the Week in the MAC Western Division. Think of that as what he is. I think that's pretty darn important. I think it's awesome for him. He also threw for 320 yards against Bowling Green. He's a sophomore guy who's from Tampa, Florida. He's been there for a couple years now. I think he knows the offense a little bit. He came over from Georgia Tech, where he played it sparingly, but not really in 2 games there in 2020. He's a 3-star from Rivals, a pretty highly rated guy compared to MAC standards and Toledo standards, especially for a backup. It sounds like he'll probably be the guy for them next year, and so let's get it going with him there. But I think it's a tough assignment drawing, right? Like Craig Bull's last game there against the Wyoming Cowboy team. That's gonna be fired up to play you.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be pissed though, because Toledo's totally gonna win now.
Wait, and
you just read that, and now I'm like, okay, this guy was MAC Player of the Week. He's been in the program. He knows the offense. He's confident. Now it feels like, here's the thing. I'm still sticking with Wyoming because the vibe checks out for the Craig Bull final game.
Yeah,
right. That's the vibe check. That's what checks out. Right. No Daquan Finn, Craig Bull. I will not be gambling on this game. I will also not be likely live betting on this game either, unless Tucker Gleason starts absolutely slinging a pill around the yard, and there's nothing Wyoming can do about it.